Greetings people, 'tis I, 480 volts, and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Well, I guess we're done screwing around, right? In the last video, we got the Ocarina of Time, and we were told in a vision to play the Song of Time at the Temple of Time. So, just so we're clear, because it might be a little confusing, we're going to use the Ocarina of Time to play the Song of Time in the Temple of Time. Are there any more of times that I'm missing? We'll find out, won't we? But hopefully this will actually help us out. I'm not sure exactly what it's supposed to do. I think it's going to, I guess it'll give us access to the Triforce, maybe? Opens up the door to the Sacred Realm, possibly, and we can just get the Triforce. I think that's how that works. Anyhow, let's just head over that way. Just a fair warning, viewers, there are certain things that are never going to be the same once you do this. So you might want to go ahead and just get a lot of stuff in order, get all your ducks in a row, cross all your T's and dot all of your I's. Just make sure everything's cool before you do what I'm about to do. And that gate's gonna close, isn't it? Or can I make it? I can make it. Ah! Should have been backpedaling. There we go. I love how they just placed the castle town just far enough away from Kokiri Forest so that it will just begin to be daytime or nighttime by the time you reach it. It's like, haha, we did that on purpose, but it's all good. All right, well, let's head up to the Temple of Time. There's not a lot going on over here. Okay, now we got the creepy music. Well, actually, it's not creepy. I love this music. Now, that symbol on the wall, I swear I have seen it before somewhere. Well, and that's not me. Like, I'm just playing around, guys. I know where I've seen that. But yeah, we've seen that sign before. That symbol before. We'll remember that for some other time. Anyway, that is the symbol of the Temple of Time. So, yeah, there you go. Let's go ahead and use this. Now, the interesting thing about the Song of Time, it is literally one, no, it's not. It's not a lot different than the Sun Song, so kind of interesting. Of course, you know, the game had to make do with basically 5 notes throughout the game, so there you go. Anyway, there are 3 hollows and an inscription here. Ye who owns 3 spiritual stones, stand with the Ocarina of Time and play the Song of Time. That is how the inscription reads. Alright, that is very direct and straightforward and to the point. Nothing like not fooling around. See, the people of Hyrule know what's up. Alright, let's play the Song of Time. It is, let's see, right A, down, right A, down. Well, that seemed to do something. Well, and there's my 3 spiritual stones that I went through a lot of trouble to get. Alright, well, I guess we're saving the world? Possibly? Well, the Triforce symbol appears to be lit. Ooh, this music. Love it. All right, let's go see what's in here.
Wait,
Link, isn't that what? $1 million? The Triforce? Oh, it's a stinking sword. It's not the Triforce. Wait a minute. A sword. Is that the legendary blade? Or it's that legendary blade. The Master Sword! Yeah! If you played Link to the Past, you should remember the Master Sword. We dug that out of a forest. Well, it's here now. And yes, this is all canon. That is the same sword. It has an origin story. And for those of you who don't know 100% for certain, this game takes place hundreds, if not thousands of years before A Link to the Past. But A Link to the Past is kind of in an alternate timeline, which I will talk about at the end of the game, or close to the end of the game, or something like that. But yeah, so here's the Master Sword lived here before it lived in the woods of A Link to the Past. But anyway, let's go ahead and grab it, you know? Alright, it's a little bit big. That sword is kind of big for Link. Looks like it's pretty hard for him to wield, but we'll make do. What the heck? Is that Ganondorf? He's just mad because I got the sword, right? Yeah, excellent work. What do you mean excellent work? As I thought, you held the keys to the door of time. Oh, another door of time. Another of time. You have led me to the gates of the sacred realm. Wait, what? Yes, I owe it all to you, kid. No, wait, that's not how that was supposed to work. You weren't supposed to follow me? Well, we can cut him down with the sword, right? Link. Wake up! Link, the Chosen One! The Chosen One? Well, in video games, there's always prophecies and legends, and you are always the Chosen One. That's how video game stories work. I don't know where we are, but this is kind of trippy. Okay. Oh. A random old man. I am Rauru, one of the ancient sages. Well, nice to meet you. You got the ancient part right. Ages ago, we ancient sages built the Temple of Time to protect the entrance to the sacred realm. This is the Chamber of Sages inside the Temple of Light. How many temples do you need? The Temple of Light, situated in the very center of the sacred realm, is the last stronghold against Ganondorf's evil forces. The Master Sword, the evil-destroying sword that you pulled out of the pedestal of time, was the final key to the sacred realm. So we went to the Temple of Time with the Ocarina of Time, stood in front of the Door of Time, and played the Song of Time, and then pulled the Master Sword out of the pedestal of time. Are there any more of times that I'm missing? Link, don't be alarmed. Look at yourself. What about myself? I mean, that's Navi. Okay, there's... Wait, what? Whoa, what happened to me? I got bigger. I got earrings. I got pits. I got facial hair. Okay, not necessarily facial hair. Look, Link, you're big now. You've grown up. How is that possible? The Master Sword is a sacred blade which evil ones may never touch. Oh, okay. Well, seems like I did the right thing pulling it out and standing in front of Ganondorf. Only one worthy of the title of Hero of Time can pull it from the pedestal of time. Okay, so another of time, the Hero of Time. However, you are too young to be the Hero of Time. What? What kind of video game logic is that? Aren't heroes like... The best video game heroes are the ones who are like barely 4 years old. Therefore, your spirit was sealed here for 7 years. Really? And now that you are old enough, the time has come for you to awaken as the Hero of Time. So the Hero of Time took the Ocarina of Time to the Temple of Time, played the Song of Time in front of the Door of Time, and took the Master Sword out of the Pedestal of Time. Think I got it now.
Well, do you understand your destiny?
Heck no I don't, but if I say no, he will just repeat everything exactly as before and expect me to understand it that time. So, yes.
But remember, though you opened the door of time in the name of peace, Ganondorf, the Gerudo King of Thieves, used it to enter this forbidden sacred realm. He obtained the Triforce from the Temple of Light, and with its power, he became the King of Evil.
Just like that? Like he just up and took the Triforce? Because we left the door wide open for him? Oops.
His evil power radiated from the temples of Hyrule, and in 7 short years it transformed Hyrule into a world of monsters.
But it's not my fault. Like, I was told to do the thing, so I did, and frick, it is my fault, isn't it?
My power now has only little influence, even in this sacred realm. Namely, this Chamber of Sages.
So Rauru is a very specific dude with a very specific task.
But there is still hope. The power of the sages remains. When the power of all the sages is awakened, the sages' seals will contain all the evil power in the void of the realm. I, Rauru, am one of the sages, and your power to fight together with the sages makes you the Hero of Time. The Hero of Time, chosen by the Master Sword.
Okay, so what do I have to do?
Keep my spirit with you, and find the power of the other sages, and add their might to your own.
Okay. So I have to go find 6 other sages. I'm guessing they all look like you, old dudes, right? And we get a gold coin, because that's what we need right now. You received the Light Medallion. Rauru the Sage adds his power to yours.
Find the other sages and save Hyrule.
Well, I guess I kind of do owe it to them, since I kind of am the reason why everything is screwed now. But how bad could it really be? Well, we're returning to the Temple of Time. Whew, just can't get over it. It's been 7 years, and we're older now. I guess Link is, like, technically a teenager at this point. Link, we're back in the Temple of Time, but have 7 years really passed? Well, my increased height would seem to suggest that. It looks like you won't be able to use some of the weapons you found as a kid anymore. Oh, really? Let's get out of here. Well, okay. What do we do now? Whoa, what's that? Who's that? We're being watched.
I've been waiting for you, Hero of Time.
It's the best voice I can muster.
When evil rules all, an awakening voice from this sacred realm will call those destined to be sages who dwell in the 5 temples. One in a deep forest, one in a high mountain, one under a vast lake, one within the house of the dead, one inside a goddess of the sand.
Well, that's only 5 of them. I realized we got one of them, that's Rauru. So we've already got one of them, but they said there were 7.
Together with the Hero of Time, the awakened ones will bind the evil and return the light of peace to the world. This is the legend of the temples passed down by my people, the Sheikah.
Oh, you're a Sheikah? Well, I guess you do kind of have the same clothes as Impa.
I am Sheik, survivor of the Sheikahs.
You got to be kidding me. Your name is Sheik and you're a survivor of the Sheikahs. You're a Sheikah named Sheik. I mean, whatever.
As I see you standing there holding the mythical Master Sword, you really do look like the legendary Hero of Time. If you believe the legend, you have no choice. You must look for the 5 temples and awaken the 5 sages.
I thought it was 7. You know, mine is Raru, so 6. And what if I don't believe the legend? All I gotta say is I don't believe the legend.
One sage is waiting for the time of awakening in the forest temple. The sage is a girl I am sure you know.
Well, I don't know anybody around here. I mean, I knew some people back in the day, but that was 7 years ago. That girl is surely a woman at this point.
Because of the evil power in the temple, she cannot hear the awakening call from the sacred realm.
Unless, of course, he might be talking about Zelda. That might be the girl.
Unfortunately, equipped as you currently are, you cannot even enter the temple. But if you believe what I'm saying,
and I don't, by the way,
you should head to Kakariko Village. Do you understand, Link?
It doesn't even give me an option to say yes. What if we talk to Sheik again?
To save the forest girl, you need another skill. Head to Kakariko Village.
All right, I heard you the first time. All right, now let me just say something about Sheik right now. Even if you have never played Ocarina of Time, it shouldn't be hard for you to know the big spoiler secret about Sheik. Basically, if you've played any Smash Bros. Game, you probably know Sheik's secret. I am going to pretend like nobody watching this has played those games, or this game, and I'm going to keep this spoiler free. I'm going to pretend like I don't know what Sheik's secret is. But, here's a plot twist. What if Zelda was working with Ganondorf the whole time, because she gave me the Ocarina of Time and made me find the 3 spiritual stones, and that was what Ganondorf needed, apparently, to open the doors of time, like, to get into the sacred realm. Also, I still don't know why he didn't just kill me and take the spiritual stones myself, but I guess he needed me to pick the Master Sword out of the way. I think that was how it worked. Now, interesting thing here. Well, alright, I'll explain it later. Let's just get out of here. So, if I go into my inventory, as you can see, certain items I can no longer use. I can't use the magic beans anymore. I can't use my boomerang anymore. I can't use my Deku Sticks or my fairy slingshot. I can use Bombchu, Bombs, Ocarina of Time, and the Deku Nuts. I can't even use the freaking, Mask of Truth. Okay, interesting. So, well, there you go. Oh, also, if I look into my just basic inventory, I cannot use the Kakariko sword, which was little more than a dagger, and I can no longer use the Deku shield. However, the Hylian shield, as you can see, if I press the R button, he will crouch and hold it just like he did the Deku shield, because he's a lot bigger now and the shield is normal size for him. So I can actually use the Hylian shield as a proper shield, the way it was always intended to be used. So that's kind of cool. And the Master Sword is just a more powerful sword. But here we are in the market. Well, as you can see, the place has basically been... It's a ghost town now, and it's been taken over completely by re-deads. Now, these guys will not paralyze you like the other re-deads, but they will try to eat your soul. You can still play the Sun Song and, what do you call it, temporarily freeze them. You can even try to destroy them if you want. I don't think there's really any point to it. What do you say, Navi? Should we believe what Sheik said and go to Kakariko Village? I mean, why should we? But we're technically supposed to. We'll do that some other time. I want to see what's over by Hyrule Castle. Well, what's the matter? I mean, is that the castle? Certainly has seen a redecorating job. Nice black cloud they got over there. Oh, Ganon's castle. Okay, never mind. Never mind, that's not Hyrule Castle. That's actually the final area of the game. Unfortunately, we can't get to it yet because, well, it's kind of by itself, floating over a pit of boiling, scalding lava. So I can't get to it. Well, isn't that just peachy? And I like how it's called Ganon's Castle. I mean, as if it's a spoiler. We all know Ganondorf is Ganon before he was Ganon. That's not a spoiler. If you played Link to the Past, they actually call him Ganondorf at one point. But yeah, so there you go. Can I still go in here? Yeah, I can. Hey there, bud. What do you say? Oh, you are quite an energetic young man. You're brave and handsome, too. You better believe it. Your name is Link, isn't it? How'd you know? Don't be surprised. I can read people's minds. Oh, yeah? If I looked as good as you, I could run a different kind of business. My shop is the only ghost shop in Hyrule. Because of the great Ganondorf, it is a fine time for a business like this. Do you say anything else besides Oh, I can only hope the world gets even worse. Well, screw you too. The ghosts, called Poes, are spirits of concentrated hatred that appear in the fields and graveyard. They hate the world. Young man, if you can catch a Poe, I will pay a lot of money for it. Well, we've actually seen some Poes before. I didn't mean to do that. We've seen them in Dompe's graveyard, so, well, there you go. But who needs a lot of, I don't need you to pay me a lot of money when I can just, you know, break these jars down. Okay, which I'm having a hard time doing. Do you say anything else? Hey, young man, what's happening today? If you have a Poe, I will buy it. Your card now has 0 points. Come back again. Well, we can do something with that fellow later. At this point, well, yeah, let's just go out to Hyrule Field. Let's actually make it daytime. Now, here's the thing. The idea of Ganondorf plunging all of Hyrule into darkness is kind of overstated. It's really only, oh, hello, that's a Poe right there. And notice he didn't disappear. Most Poes will disappear when you see them. This one did not. The idea of Ganondorf plunging all of Hyrule into darkness is kind of overstated. To be fair, it's really only the town. This Poe doesn't disappear even if you stare at it. It doesn't spook easily, does it? Yeah, okay, I scared it away. I'll deal with those Poes some other time. There is a side quest you can do with the Poes. But yeah, it's really only Hyrule Castle Town that got, like, completely corrupted. Most everything else is kind of sort of the same. There's a few differences here and there. But, yeah, so there, that happened. Now, I would like to, verify something. Let me just, see something real quick. I don't know if this is a thing. It will be a thing later in the game. Oh, you stay away. It will be a thing later in the game. Oh, okay. So, that bridge never raised. That bridge just stays down. That makes sense. Because there's really nobody here to raise it. I do want to see something. This will be a thing at some point in the game. I'm just curious if it's a thing now. Where's the... How do I get to the Temple of Time? Yeah, these things will not paralyze you. They will try to eat your soul, so just watch out for that. Now, I'm curious if I can do this just yet. I know later on in the game it's kind of crucial that you're able to do this, but if I go through the Door of Time, I don't think I can do this, but see how, okay, Sheik is kind of in my way, so no, I don't think I can do the thing yet. Okay, that's fine. That's actually fine. Yeah, okay. Sheik is just gonna stand there guarding the thing. If Sheik wasn't there, I think I could do something, but Sheik's there, so I can't do the thing. That's fine. Okay, this is a good place to stop. In the next video, we will explore a few areas of Hyrule. We will see some things that have changed in the last 7 years. It'll probably be a while before we go to Kakariko Village. But we'll do some stuff in the next video that's kind of handy. Until then, I'm 480 Volts. Thank you guys so much for watching. You have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you next time. Peaces.